Hey folks, Raymond Carrigy here, your trusted real estate resource in Phoenix and Prescott. I wanted to make a quick video and share some things. You know, I worked in new homes for 10 years out of my 30-year career in real estate. So I have some little bit of background insider information that the typical realtor doesn't know about new home construction. One of the questions I used to get was, should I hire a private home inspector for my brand new home? And the answer is yes, I think you should. It's going to cost about $400 or $500, but you know, people will think that, well, my home is inspected anyway, it's brand new, what could possibly go wrong? You'd be amazed, okay? I've got a lot of stories I'll tell you about over coffee someday. But you know, the county home inspector, he's checking lots of homes, and not one in particular where he's really, you know, putting it under the microscope the way your private home inspector would. He's going to look at that home and check it out in detail. You're going to have a full report on it, and you can catch things and nip them in the bud before the house gets buttoned up with drywall, and then these problems can fester for years to come. You know, something like grade 1, 2, or 3 types of frame wood. You know, if it's bowed with knots, you're going to have problems with that in a few years when the wood cures out in about 7 years. So little things like that are helpful. The inspector can go through on what's called the pre-drywall walk. The frame walk is another description of it. And you can see what's behind the scenes with the house before they hide everything with putting the drywall up. That's the time to go with that inspector. So another thing too is the builder reputation. Some builders have a great reputation, some not so much. It's good to research that, and if you want to ask me, I have a pretty good idea of which builders are the better ones and which ones not so much. Just give me a call on that one. Here's something that's super critical, the superintendent running the job. You see, the trades that are working for a variety of different builders are all pretty much the same. You got the same plumbers, framers, you know, electricians, HVAC guys. They work for all the builders. But what's critical is the superintendent running that job, because the trades will pick up on if the superintendent is kind of a slacker and they can get away with sloppy work because he's not really doing his job properly, or they know who the superintendents are that are running that place like a Marine boot camp, and they're making sure that these trades don't slack off. So they get the job done right, correctly, and that superintendent builds wonderful homes. It's about the superintendent. And another way to check it out is find out a community where that superintendent built at before and go visit it, talk to the neighbor. You'd be amazed at how many neighbors would be happy to tell you how happy they are or unhappy they are with their homes. They're walking their dogs, checking their mail, just pull up and ask them. Another way to check is the registrar contractors, see if there's any complaints there. And another one is the internet blogs. Of course, be careful with that because you can't please everybody, that's a guarantee. And when people can get online anonymously and just complain, they will. But you'll be able to tell if there's an overabundance of complaints, then it could be like leading on to something that there's some problems with that builder. Anyway, I'd be happy to go with you and help you navigate through the process of buying a brand new home. It's always helpful to have the guy that actually did it for a decade versus someone that didn't. So give me a call at 623-300-5074 and let me be your new home sales insider. Bye for now.